And welcome to a year of eternal love. A Course in Miracles workbook for students. Lesson 105. God's peace and joy are mine. God's peace and joy are yours. Today we will accept them, knowing they belong to us. And we will try to understand these gifts increase as we receive them. They are not like to the gifts the world can give, in which the giver loses as he gives the gift. The taker is richer by his loss. Such are not gifts, but bargains made with guilt. The truly given gift entails no loss. It is impossible that one can gain because another loses. This implies a limit and an insufficiency. No gift is given thus. Such gifts are but a bid for more valuable return, a loan with interest to be paid in full, a temporary lending meant to be a pledge of debt to be repaid with more than was received by him who took the gift. This strange distortion of what giving means pervades all levels of the world you see. It strips all meaning from the gifts you give and leaves you nothing in the ones you take. A major goal of learning in this course is set to reverse your view of giving so you can receive. Forgiving has become a source of fear, and so you would avoid the only means by which you can receive. Accept God's peace and joy, and you will learn a different way of looking at a gift. God's gift will never lessen when they are given away. They but increase thereby. As heaven's peace and joy intensify when you accept them as God's gift to you, so does the joy of your Creator grow when you accept His joy and peace as yours. True giving is creation. It extends the limitless to the unlimited, eternity to timelessness, and love onto itself. It adds to all that is complete already, not in simple terms of adding more, for that implies that it was less before. It adds by letting what cannot contain itself fulfill its aim of giving everything it has away, securing it forever for itself. Today, accept God's peace and joy as yours. Let Him complete Himself as He defines completion. You will understand that what completes Him must complete His Son as well. He cannot give through loss, no more can you. Receive His gift of joy and peace today. And he will thank you for your gift to him. Today, our practice periods will start a little differently. Begin today by thinking of those brothers who have been denied by you the peace and joy that are their right under the equal laws of God. Here, you denied them to yourself. And here you must return to claim them as your own. Think of your enemies a little while and tell each one as he occurs to you, my brother, peace and joy I offer you, that I may have God's peace and joy as mine. Thus you prepare yourself to recognize God's gift to you and let your mind be free of all that would prevent success today. Now you are ready to accept the gift of peace and joy that God has given you. Now you are ready to experience the joy and peace you have denied yourself. Now you can say, God's peace and joy are mine, for you have given what you would receive. You must succeed today if you prepare your mind as we suggest, for you have let all bars to peace and joy be lifted up, and what is yours can come to you at last. So tell yourself, God's peace and joy are mine. And close your eyes for a while and let his voice assure you that the words you speak are true. Spend your 5 minutes thus with him each time you can today, but do not think that less is worthless when you cannot give him more. At least remember hourly to say the words which call to him to give you what he wills to give. And wills for you to receive. Determine not to interfere today with what he wills. And if a brother seems to tempt you to deny God's gift to him, see it as but another chance to let yourself receive the gifts of God as yours. Then bless your brother thankfully and say, my brother, peace and joy I offer you, that I may have God's peace and joy as mine. And for these insights, what this lesson is reminding us is what is hurting us today is not the love that wasn't shown to us or withheld in the past. What is hurting us now is the love that we're not extending out in the present. We don't need to learn what love is. We just need to remove the blocks to love that we have put up. And in this oneness that we have, when you deny another, you're really denying yourself. And these are gifts that are not sacrificed. No one is sacrificing anything. These are gifts that increase when given. Nothing can be increased unless it's shared. This is all about giving. And that's when you'll know if you're operating out of what Jesus calls the the ego, the insane thought system, the ego. Or if you're giving from your higher being, your higher spirit, you, the higher being will give and extend, where the ego wants to limit and project its fears onto the world and wants to hold it. The ego thinks of gift or giving as a sacrifice and will be with less of. That's fear. That's projecting more fear. Peace and joy is yours, if but we remove the blocks to it. For those that you deem your enemy, or people that tempt you to run astray and to withhold, give it today. Call them out. My brother, peace and joy I offer you, that I may have God's peace and joy as mine. They are yours. Claim it. Claim it. And put an end of suffering. Put an end to putting value on withholding and pain and misery, and start extending love, peace, and joy out into the world so that you may glow within those same gifts. I want to thank you for joining with me today. This is a year of eternal love. I love you. And I hope you'll join me for tomorrow's lesson. And until then, God bless.